Hey everyone.
Okay.
Little camera shy.
Whatever. Sit.
I'm sitting fine.
I'm like not sitting right or something. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. So this is our first update video, and since it is our first, and I am 16 weeks now, I thought we could just kind of go over the first trimester.
First trimester.
Yeah. So it's like the first 13 weeks. But I typed out some questions because I knew with the both of us, we would get off track.
Yeah.
So, first question was our first thoughts when we found out we were pregnant.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
My first thought was, this is awesome. Not that it was something, I wasn't scared or I wasn't nervous. I kind of was different on this one than the previous 4. Yes, 4. I was just more excited probably on this one than, I don't say any other one, but just not nervous about it. Not more excited, not nervous.
Do you feel like your age has something to do with that? Like,
no, just, what are you saying?
Just the fact that we're older. Like,
I know I have some gray hair, but man.
No, that's not what I meant. But like the fact that we're older, like.
Yeah, I would have to be older, calmer.
You're at home more this time.
Yes, not working 70 hours a week, plus doing ministry. So.
I don't know if I've shared this at all yet, but the way we found out was I was nearing my 32nd birthday, and I actually thought, yeah, all the women at this point in their lives in my family have had to have hysterectomies, so they start having problems with cysts and stuff like that. And I actually started while I was pregnant with Aubrey with that kind of stuff. So when I missed my period, I thought it had something to do with that because it was so far out of my mind that I'd be pregnant. I just didn't even think that.
Don't know. It's funny.
So I bought a pregnancy test. It kind of in my head thinking I'm just gonna rule it out before I call the doctor, because when I call the doctor and say I missed my period, I'm feeling kind of weird. The first question is gonna be, are you pregnant? And so I thought I was buying it to say no. So we took it and we were on our way to an awards banquet for his basketball team and my cheerleaders, and I was gonna have to give awards and all that stuff, and we took it like 10 minutes before we left. I was like, oh, I'll go to the bathroom fast, and then I was packing up the diaper bag or getting something together, and I was like, go look at the test for me real fast and just see what it says. And he's like, well, it's kind of unclear. I was like, what do you mean it's unclear? And he's like, well, is both lines supposed to be really dark? Or I'm like, there's 2 lines. Like, I immediately started sweating and like shaking, and then that whole night I was just like off, and people were like, are you okay? Were you just nervous talking in front of people? And I don't have a fear of public speaking, so that's not normal. So I think people were like, what's going on with you? So honestly, my first thoughts were, I was a little scared because he is home now more, which is a blessing, but our finances have also changed dramatically since we've been here. Which we're doing, I mean, we're not hurting.
No, we're good.
We're fine. But having another baby just adds, it does add more financial stress or whatever. So my first thoughts were like, I can't get a job, I'm pregnant, and I don't want to get a job, I love being home, you know, just, I don't know. I guess my first thoughts were fear, but it was kind of nice that his were all good, because I was like, okay, keep having to tell me it's going to be okay, because
it's all good.
So yeah, that was, mine were kind of, I was scared. Wrong password. Okay, next question. How do we tell the kids? And to be honest, I kind of forgot a little bit.
Yeah, we told Lexi first because she, our oldest, yeah, she freaked out a little bit.
Yeah, she started bawling.
Yeah, Mandy pulled her in the room and was talking to her and just was, you know, telling her about some stuff. And we're really blessed to have an older daughter that really has a good head on her shoulders. She's 13. She wanted to make sure financially we were okay. Make sure that we spent some good times as family still, and you know, created memories. So we were very blessed and our daughter, but at the same time, yeah, she's a stress case. Like
she was bawling. She started crying and she just went in her room, and I was like, oh man. So we gave her a minute, and yeah, I went in there and I was like, what are you worried about? And we actually, I think we're having small groups at our house that night, so people are starting to show up, and she's like, it's okay, we'll talk about it later. I'm like, no, we're going to talk about it now, because I knew how I felt, and I could see that she kind of felt the same way. And she's like, it's stupid, Mom, I don't want to tell you. I'm like, no, nothing stupid, just tell me. And she said, finances, I'm worried about money. And I was like, okay. And this actually kind of helped me, because I told her, none of you we were financially ready for. When we had her, I was 18 and he was 20. We got married in part because we were pregnant, and you know, both had job. And we talked about it the other day. We both made $450 a week, and that's like nothing now.
Yeah.
But so we weren't ready for her at all. Toby, we were still young, and I was going to school. I had just gotten fired from my job, and Elijah, Brad was laid off from Wonder Bread for like the first 3 months, off and on through his first 3 months of life. So we were not ready for him financially. And Aubrey, we felt ready for, and that's why, you know, we went forward. In a month, 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months before she was born, Wonder Bread closed its doors, which that was his job. And none of us had any clue. Like, there was no warning at all.
Crazy!
Good Morning America knew before the employees knew.
Yeah.
That's how crappy it was. So I told her...
Great job, hostess. Great job.
Thanks. Pay us. And so I told her, you know, none of us...
Hashtag payout.
Yeah. None of us, we weren't ready for any of you, but we've always made it work, and we'll do it again. We'll make it work. Ben and I both have a good work ethic, and we're survivors, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, telling her that kind of helped me.
And then telling the boys were excited. Toby and Elijah. Toby's 11, Elijah's 6. Elijah, when Mandy was pregnant with Aubrey, his favorite tummy was baby tummy.
Yeah.
So he's already excited. Toby's excited. So
Toby said something really cute to me too, because Lexi had told him something like, "Aren't you worried?" Or he was like, "No." Disney passes were on the line. We always get Disney passes. And he's like, I would much rather have another sibling than Disney passes. And I was like, aw,
yeah,
thank you. And Elijah literally prays for my belly every morning and every night. Like, very literally.
Yeah. Help mommy feel better.
Yep, help mommy feel better. Okay, when we told other people, outside people.
I told everybody. Probably before I should have, but at the same time, I told everyone, and just excited about it, and really just letting people know. But it's like, hey man, I got something to tell you, you know, but you can't say nothing because I'm telling everybody. So yeah, I was the one probably that opened the cans first, and opened my mouth first to
everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not totally superstitious, but kind of. Like, I don't really like telling people until I'm 12 weeks. Besides family and, like, close friends. I always say whoever I want praying for me, even if it went bad, is who I want to tell first. And so I was at school one day, and somebody walked up and like, oh, congratulations. And I was like, congratulations for what? You know, because I'm poker face. And they're like, oh, the baby. I'm like, who told you? And they're like, Brad. And it was happening all the time. And I was like, you have to stop telling people because
why?
Because of I don't know. And yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But okay, pregnancy symptoms through the first trimester. How have you been feeling? I
have been feeling extremely hungry all the time. I'm not much of a sweet eater, and I love milk, frozen milk, and Reese's peanut butter cups. So
like every night.
yeah.
That's actually cravings. So you gotta.
Yeah. So that's my symptoms.
Yeah.
Food. Who would have thought?
I know. It's kind of a joke because I prayed for him to gain weight. He was always like 120, if that. And yeah, he's definitely more healthy these days. I'm touching 160 now. I didn't feel any symptoms really. We found out when I was about 5 weeks, and I didn't feel anything I was like, I don't even feel pregnant until about 8 weeks, and then it like hit like a ton of bricks. I was so exhausted, tired all the time, and nauseous. Like I only actually
vomited.
Probably yeah.
Burpee.
Up until like yesterday, like probably only 5 times, but just constant nausea all day long and for everything. And then we have a foreign exchange student, Kevin, and he cooks lots of curry and fish and
every window in the house is open when he cooks.
Yes, I felt so bad for him at first because I kept like coming home and like getting really sick from the smell, and like, you have to open windows, like almost getting irritated with him, and he's like, I don't understand.
He didn't know.
Yeah, we waited a long time to tell him, and he's a teenage boy. They don't really like understand that kind of stuff. So I think that was just exhaustion and nausea. And yeah, do you think I was moody?
Grouchy.
It's because I was tired.
Yeah, probably more short-tempered than usual. I'm usually the one that will pop fast. And
yeah.
Not her.
No.
But she would bark and bite quick.
Yeah, a little moody.
Yeah.
I'm 16 weeks and I don't feel like I'm totally past the tiredness, but I'm getting there. Like I have a little bit more energy through the day, and the nausea comes in spurts instead of like lasting all day. And I developed high blood pressure.
Early this time.
Yeah, real early. So that's a little scary. So I've cut out all caffeine, and I think part of my tiredness the last couple weeks has just been like withdrawals from caffeine, because I've literally been drinking coffee since I was 12, or soda or something, and I'm restricted to like water.
Go figure.
It sucks. Okay, cravings and aversions. Brett already kind of like talked about his Reese's. Yeah. So my cravings are definitely sweets. We have them every night. We like to put milk in the freezer for like 20 minutes until it like has a nice little ice rim around it. Oh, so good.
Just so you can puncture the top, and when you get it to go, perfect.
And his is like Reese's cups, and mine's more like cookies, Twix, Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, so she sends me to the store and never hardly ever says anything about cereal. First thing she says is, I want Fruity Pebbles. And she had this look in her eye that was like, I'm gonna kill you.
Give me Fruity Pebbles.
And so every time I go to the store, sometimes I won't bring anything home, and she goes, what?
You didn't bring me a treat?
No treats? And I'm going, wow.
That should just be a given.
Yeah.
If you're already going to the store, you should bring home a treat. You know my favorite everything's.
Yeah. So it's just constant. Every time I come home, where's the treat? Where's the milk? Where's the sweet? I'm like, hi honey, how are you? Yeah.
Last night was a hard night because we didn't have enough milk for us to have milk at night, and then the kids to have cereal or breakfast or whatever in the morning. So I didn't get any sweets last night. It was so tough.
It was a late night last night. Craziness.
It was.
Changing problems.
I can't think of anything that I'm totally just like, ooh, that sounds horrible. In fact, Taco Bell has always been an awful bleh to me since my pregnancy with Toby, and I've actually been really liking it lately, which is weird.
Yeah, weird. I don't like it so much.
Yeah, I don't. Lexi, our daughter's really excited because she loves Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Weight gain.
Yeah, I put some on.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I
got 10 pounds actually from this one already.
Actually, me too. That's how much I've gained.
I went from 150 to 159.
I'm not going to give specific numbers, but yeah, I've gained 10 pounds as well. The gender.
What is the gender? We should leave that one to you guys in comments actually down below, and we'll leave that one open. There's actually another video you can watch. So
yeah, so go watch it, and then. But yes, we do know the gender of our baby.
Yeah.
What has been the
just a quick hint? Yes, it's a boy. He has
go watch the video still though.
2 legs.
3.
2. Our son doesn't have 3 legs.
Well,
He has 2 legs. He's a boy.
no, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. Okay, what
do you think his name is? Tripod? Okay, moving on.
What has been your hardest part so far with me being pregnant?
Probably the sharpness and because I'm not used to it. So probably her just...
She's such an angel.
Yeah. No, probably I'm not used to the...
Having to be the nice cop?
Yeah, the nice cop. I'm usually the one that says no right away, and now I'm like, maybe. So, yeah, that's probably been the hardest thing. Yeah, nothing else.
Mine has just been being so tired that I can't even function. Like,
yeah, that's been kind of a problem too. That's been a huge
fall
problem.
asleep way too early at night.
Yeah, we go constantly, and everything is, I'm tired.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. Not, you know. Yeah.
And it's like, I feel, okay, you know what it feels like? It feels like an all-nighter. It feels like that every day. You know how you feel? No.
Oh.
You know how you feel after an all-nighter or a big event, like
Yes.
like Harvest?
Yes.
That's how I feel all day long. It's
Yeah.
awful. Okay. What has been our favorite moment so far?
I would probably have to say, in this one, my favorite moment has actually been at the 3D ultrasound. And, yeah, that was my favorite moment. Because we've never done that.
Mm-mm.
We've never done 3D. Once again, Mandy's impatientness. The doctor gave us a 60%, like, yes, this is what it is. So she actually came home and scheduled a 3D ultrasound that day.
I couldn't wait.
And so we were there that Friday, which was Wednesday. We were there Friday.
Go watch that video too. You can see that.
Yeah, that was a funny video.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's probably my favorite part so far. And actually, the second thing I would have to say is how much the kids are excited about it. Even though Lexi had a hard time at first, she's excited now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. I think my favorite, the first time we went for our doctor's appointment, she didn't like have the volume loud for the heartbeat. And so, I don't know, I wait for that moment to hear that heartbeat. And so I kind of went through the next month. I can't even remember how far along I was. I think I was almost 12 weeks before the next time we went, and I actually heard the heartbeat. And so that was, I think, my favorite moment, like confirming everything's all right, everything's going as planned. Because I've had some really funky dreams this time too, and I think part of it's just my own guilt for not being excited right away. So now, yeah, I just want to protect the little baby. Okay, what do you look forward to most in the coming weeks?
Coming weeks, like as in...
Like just, not delivery.
No.
We're not having him here, but like...
I don't know, just starting to get stuff and get moving forward. Like Mandy said, we've been kind of busy. We did have like a huge event right after we found out, an Easter egg hunt. And so we've just been busy, but yeah, starting to get things and get ready for him.
And if you don't...
I ain't saying his name.
No.
No.
We'll surprise that later. But he says Easter egg hunt, and you're probably thinking whatever, but we had
25,000 Easter eggs.
Yeah, and like 13,000.
1,300 people.
Yeah, 100, not 1,000.
Yeah.
So it is a huge event, and it's a huge outreach. So we plan all kinds of other like jumpy houses, cotton candy, snow cones, like crafts. You know, we build big photo sets and stuff like that. So it is a huge undertaking. It's not just like an Easter egg hunt. So all our focus kind of has been on that, and then it's been recovering from that. So yeah, we need to start. Summer's coming too, so I feel like we'll have a little bit more time to be able to focus on baby.
Yeah.
But I think my thing I'm looking forward to most is feeling the baby move. Like feeling a kick and knowing that was a kick and everything's good. Because that's just like a constant like reminder that things are going the way they should. So
yeah.
I can't wait for that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys like this. Subscribe. We are going to start doing weekly updates. But again, we were so busy that we had just could not nail down a time to sit down and do this. So
it's actually my lunch break.
It is his lunch break. Don't worry. Are going to go back and watch the rest of The Voice before he has to go back to work.
I've got to go back to work.
Aww.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll start doing this weekly, so you can. We kind of want it more just for us too. This is our last pregnancy.
This is it. And
things will get taken care of for sure this time. So I don't know. We just kind of want to document it, and you know, I love hearing you guys comment about stuff and encouragement. So it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a weekly. Ready for it?
With this stuff, yeah.
Like, comment.
Yeah.
So you can see more of this beautiful face.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on seeing it on the video, but hey, it's a cool thing, and I'm excited.
Yeah, you helped me make this, baby. You can help me make videos.
I did.
It's your baby. All right, guys. Thank you.
We'll have a paternity test when he's here. Just joking.
Bye.
Bye.